Hello YouTube, this is Rykanker777. I wanted to show you my Craftsman powder coat setup while my first part is curing. Now, a lot of people post videos when there's already a ton of crap on YouTube about the exact same thing. But I searched and searched and searched for Craftsman powder coat setups and couldn't find anything. So I wanted to show you how I built mine through research. For about $50 for the gun, $70 for the oven, and maybe $25 in parts for the booth. And that's pretty simple. The Craftsman powder coat gun is available through eBay suppliers for really cheap. $50, $60 shipped. I chose a Hamilton Beach oven simply because they make the largest commercially available or consumer available toaster oven, and I don't have much room for placing my oven. For my powder coating booth, I chose to use just a simple Rubbermaid storage container. I chose I can't remember what size it is. I went through my big box supplier with this 14 by 12 filter, just a standard home furnace filter, and found one that fit the filter in its base pretty good. Then I grabbed some adhesive foam strips and to use to seal the filter against the back of the box. As you can see, having run my first part, there's a good bit of material that's been caught on the filter, so I'm quite happy about how that worked. Suction was great. I didn't get any dust really inside the box other than what I spilled prior to work. I picked up an aluminum tube from Lowe's just for metalworking purposes, but I drilled 2 holes in it in the exact same size as the tube to act as my positive point on the system. Now, the most difficult portion is this, which took me forever to find a part for. I wanted to vacuum vent my box, but I couldn't find any vacuum flanges that would just adapt a standard unit to my vacuum hose. So what I did was I grabbed a dust collector adapter from Lowe's. It's just a standard shop vac part with a whole bunch of different connectors on it for grinder dust collectors and everything. I cut those sections off, so it's just this flange with the connector for a standard shop vac hose. Shop vac hose, I ran back to just a basic shop vac, which I then vented further out my garage. And then I ran the power back to where I could easily control it from my outlet. And that's about it for how I have my setup done. My parts coating coming out reasonably well. It's a little bit lower temperature than I'd like right now, but it should continue rising. So thank you. That's all. Bye.
Hello YouTube, it's Jesse Houston here at Full Circle Forge, and just going to do another shop update. I know I've been doing a lot of these, but some people have been hitting the like button, and it looks like 6 or 7 of you watch them fairly consistently, so here's another one. I'm working on Lyras today. I did a time lapse of the full build on these so far. And we've got 2 different types. This one is a hollow Lyra made with hollow tube, and there's an insert in there that's going to get welded in place. So I actually have it tacked up here, and I've left this gap here, and there's a slot ground right here, and another slot on the other side that gets ground. And I'll put a real hot weld right in that slot to to make sure that we're tied in to the insert across the whole thing, and then the same thing all the way around this gap right there. This one is a solid Lyra, and so what I do is I fabricate these with a notch right there. I tack weld back here, and then I just pour in tons of filler metal between the inside that valley right there. And that gives really good penetration because I'm focusing so much filler on the same spot for such a long time. So that's how the solid ones go together. And both of these are tabless. Both of these are tabless. And oftentimes, if you have a tab on there, the tab actually gives it some extra strength because you're securing a thick piece across with a heavy weld on both sides of that. But so the tabless Lyras have to be done with a little bit more very strong solid connection. And someday I'll get around to releasing the time lapse of that. I've also just got back from the powder coaters today. I've got 3 steer wheels here that are powder coated with a chrome finish. And let's see if I can cut this open and give you a peek. Give you a peek of that without scratching it up. So there's one in there, and there's 15 pieces there ready to be skinned with a nice chrome finish on them. And I don't think the camera really does this justice because it's pretty, but I'll get them all laid out on the table to show off soon-wise. And I did get both of these. Oh, that's my alarm. It's 2:30. The girls are getting off the bus in a moment. So Alright, I did get this table cleaned off, have been using that space, have organized the tools around it and everything in that back corner, and got sorry, and everything around the table saw too. But I did end up throwing a few things on this table here, some of which goes to the attic, some of which gets donated, some of which is recycling, and yeah, but the with those, I gotta get better lights in here. So with those things on my crossed off my list, I'm getting more and more productive. I need to really get some better lights in here. Let's see if I can do this better. Yeah, so that's all my stuff for today. Tomorrow I'll probably do another update, show you what these wheels are looking like during the skidding process. Probably show you what those Lyra turned out like once they're all welded and painted. And that's all my stuff I got to tell you at this time and place. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.